Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is my first video where I have included some scripted audio to keep me from rambling on and on. I usually will post videos without any sort of script or audio, but for now, in this video, especially this video, I'm going to have a scripted set of things I'm going to say. So I hope you enjoy. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you stick around for more of my videos in the future. Moving on from that little announcement, this video will be my top 10 things I am looking forward to in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And when better to release my very first top 10 video than 10 days away from the launch of the game I'm talking about. We are so close to the release of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, my excitement cannot be contained anymore. I am so excited for this game. The top 10 things I am looking forward to will be ranked as 10 being the least excited and 1 being the thing I am most excited for. That doesn't necessarily mean that number 10 through number 2 aren't as special as my number 1 by any means. I am still very excited for everything I'm going to mention in today's video. Let's get into it. Social stealth has taken a back seat in the most recent Assassin's Creed games, or no seat at all in the last 2 installments of the series. After seeing it being used less and less as time went on, we got to the point where social stealth had been a thing of the past for Assassin's Creed. With social stealth returning, it had to make my top 10, but given the small amount of what we know about its return, is why it is at the bottom of my list. It's still very nice to see our protagonist blend with the crowd and use benches once again. Assassin's Creed, having a game focused on a Viking, is something I have personally been interested in since the Viking sword collectibles in Assassin's Creed Rogue that gave you a Viking outfit reward for Shay in the end. Back then it was more of a thought that an Assassin's Creed game would be badass if you had a Viking in the middle of it. But as time has gone on and Assassin's Creed games have changed into larger open world RPGs, I thought a Viking era or Viking themed Assassin's Creed would be an amazing place for the game to go. Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey, to me, both had a loot system that felt like a waste of space. What I mean by that is the amount of loot in the game you would end up keeping or using throughout the game was a small fraction of the amount of individual pieces of loot in the game's loot pool. More than half the time I would dismantle the weapon or armor piece without looking past the level of the gear. Most of it just turned into upgrade materials for the gear I wanted to use or continued to upgrade alongside the gear I was using. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, from what I have seen, it looks more unique and special to come across loot. Like, whatever you are rewarded with at the end of a mission or find in a chest has more value to your personal arsenal than before. If you find a weapon or armor set that you like, you can upgrade its rarity and then keep it as your selected equipment throughout the rest of the game, which to me is a really cool feature to have. Having a place to call home in an Assassin's Creed game to me is essential. From bureaus, family villas, homesteads, hideouts, cafes, and moving trains that have all been homes, in a sense, to our protagonist in past games. Having a settlement to upgrade, decorate, and expand as time goes by in the game, to me, is perfect. Giving Eivor something to work towards, even when you're looting, exploring, or doing side content, that gives you materials in exchange for you to go back to your settlement and upgrade it even more. To me, this is a very awesome and cool addition to the game. When I talk about the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I mean the world the game is set in, the dark ages of England. There are so much environmental footage shown of the world built for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's all stunning. The cities, the fields, the forests. I would call myself an amateur photographer for Assassin's Creed since photo mode was added in Origins. And just based on the in-game footage alone, I am very excited to run around England and Norway and everywhere else and take some photos and just enjoy the game experience. Eivor as a character is one I am looking forward to playing as in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. In Odyssey, after playing the entire game as both Alexios and Cassandra, I didn't feel a strong connection to either of them in terms of an Assassin's Creed protagonist, like Bayek or Ezio or Connor or Altair. Origins gave us Bayek, who I connected with very well and loved very much to play as, and in Valhalla, I'm glad that Eivor's dialogue and game choices will show more of a set personality and characteristics for the character. Having a male and female choice, I personally would rather have a set character instead of having to choose. But now that we have seen and know a little about the let the animus choose option in the game, I think I'm going to choose that option. Mostly because Darby McDevitt said that it is a canon option for the game. I wouldn't call myself knowledgeable when it comes to Assassin's Creed lore that isn't shown or talked about in the major games, but I still enjoy it all the same. I love seeing small connections that sew threads from different stories in Assassin's Creed into the same stitch. Seeing a world connect from a game to a comic, movie, or a show, to me gives the world a larger than what's on the surface feel. As it should. And in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we get exactly that. Darby McDevitt on multiple occasions has mentioned Valhalla connecting itself to other games in the series, and also answering some questions that we haven't yet had answered. We have also seen in-game letters in the Hidden Ones bureaus for the game, telling the story of the Hidden Ones across time for us to get to know the world a little better, and to get to know the assassins a little better as well. Customization has always been a nice feature in Assassin's Creed games. The older games may have only let you choose the color of your robes or which weapon you want to select out of your homestead to bring with you on your journey, but as the games have released, more and more customization options have become a normal in Assassin's Creed. Having tattoo and hair customization for me is very welcomed, because all I wanted to do in Black Flag was customize Edward's tattoos and his hair, but that wasn't an option, and now, in Valhalla, you can do that, and you can do so much more. You can customize your settlement to have different decorations. You can customize a Yams Viking to have in your raiding party, or even your friend's raiding party as well. Your tattoo customization and hair customization have so many options that we haven't even seen yet. And just from the ones we have seen, it's already such a huge pool of customization options. During the cinematic trailer for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Eivor says, "Odin is with us." And since some of us found out that Darby McDevitt was working on this game, those same people have been saying, Darby is with us, because we know what he has done for the Assassin's Creed games that he has been a part of. Darby has been the lead writer for Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, Revelations, Black Flag, and now Valhalla. He was also the narrative consultant for Assassin's Creed Origins, and he was the script writer for both story and dialogue for Bloodlines, Assassin's Creed Embers, and Unity. His list of contributions to great storytelling in the Assassin's Creed universe is very big, and we should all be welcoming him with open arms to the story of Valhalla. Out of everything to be excited about, I am most excited about the future of Assassin's Creed after Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Not because I am more excited about wherever the next game is going to take us, but because of what Valhalla is going to do to set up what happens in the future of Assassin's Creed, or connects to the past stories of Assassin's Creed. I can't help but think whatever questions Valhalla answers, whatever it alludes to in future games, it will be very exciting to see what happens next in Assassin's Creed. And there you have it. My top 10 things I am excited about and looking forward to in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you have made it to this part of the video, I want to thank you for making it all the way through. As I am new to YouTube, I am pretty rusty on the whole video editing thing, so pardon me as I get used to it in these first couple of videos. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of my videos. I will have videos uploaded for Assassin's Creed Valhalla after the game releases and other Ubisoft titles such as Watch Dogs Legion and Immortals Fenyx Rising. I also will probably go back and make some videos for past Assassin's Creed games as well. If you enjoyed my video, please leave a like to show your support for my content, as that always helps me, especially being a newbie. I would appreciate it very much. Again, thanks for watching. Goodbye until next time.